Hi, Devlin here. Welcome to another edition of Life Lessons. Now, as I said, I decided instead of always doing a memory lane, I'm going to throw in a life lesson here every once in a while because, I don't know, life gets hard and I'm just going to try to give some of my experiences and maybe I can help one person or two person or whoever. Now, in no way am I saying I'm an expert or I have a perfect life or I'm a professional. These are all from experience. I'm in my 50s and, you pick up some experience along the way, whether in a good way or a positive way. Luckily for me, more times it's been positive. I tend to learn from my mistakes. But I've found a lot of simple things that you can change in your life will make things better. So that's why I'm doing these. And I thought of this one because I thought it was perfect for the holiday season. But what's even better is this can be done all year round. But it's more likely that you might want to start on the holidays. But try it all year round and you'll be surprised how things will start to change in your head. It's simple, pay it forward. Now I don't know who came up with that phrase, but it is brilliant. And it's simply doing something nice for people and not waiting around for them to do something nice for you. You just continually drag it along and you keep hoping that people will do the same. Now, around the holidays, times can be hard for people. And I find that when I find I'm in a blue mood, sometimes just doing something positive for somebody else kind of knocks me out of it. And here's an example. Simply, if I'm not having a great day, I think, well, maybe I can make somebody else's day better. So sometimes I'll go through social media like Facebook and look through and see other people who might be having a bad day or lost a relative or just having a hard time. And what I do is I send them a little positive message, and usually the people enjoy it. Sometimes I just pick somebody random that I just popped in my head and I'm thinking about, and I send them a little note. Now, there are times that you might just get like a thumbs up or you might not hear from them at all, but you'll be surprised how many times people will actually respond saying, I've been having a horrible day and this message just popped in and you don't know how much that meant to me. And that in return makes me feel a little better because even though I wasn't at my best, I could still offer my best to someone else. And you can do this as big or as small as you want because every little thing you do puts positivity into the world, and that is a good thing. So if you're doing well financially or you're in an emotionally good place, you can help people, donate stuff, to charity groups. You can help somebody out who might be having some financial issues, and not even just I'll loan you the money, I'll just help you out. Of course, not all of us are financially in a position to do that. But that's the wonderful thing. There's lots of free things you can do. If you know somebody is alone around the holidays or any time, check in on them. Just send them a little note or a phone call. Just see how they're doing. And you know what? Again, you might not get the reception you are hoping for, but you know what? It may cheer their day up and it might make them get into a better place where they may do something else. The point of doing little things for others shouldn't be what you get back. Somebody taught me a wonderful thing that just said, keep doing enough good things. And yeah, there are times you will not get any response or feedback or any, love back. But the love in the universe will eventually come back to you. And it might just come in a different form or a different part of life. And that's the brilliance of it. It's good karma. But it's so simple to just send a text message, send an email, make a phone call, set up a coffee date if you're comfortable with doing that in these times. Any little thing can cheer up a person. Tell somebody a compliment. Like, if you work with somebody, just tell them something you appreciate about them. Whether it's physical or something in their job trait, you'd be surprised how they light up. I remember a young guy telling me once, he said that somebody complimented him and he basically was like, oh no, I don't deserve that and stuff like that. And I reminded him, you should never do that because you might not be good at taking compliments, but that person may not compliment people that easy. And if they're shrugged down that their compliment means nothing, then you've just stopped that person from maybe complimenting somebody else in the future. Always take a compliment because it makes people happy. So whether you are in line at a drive-through and you decide to pay for the person's food behind you, or like if they're buying a coffee, buy them their coffee, you just never know what that's going to do. You might not get a honk on the horn or even a wave thank you, but they might actually pay it forward. And that continues to make the world a better place. Anyhow, that's my life lesson today. And yeah, it's simple, but you know what? I think we forget to do simple things in the world. I think we've become all about self-care, and self-care is very important, don't get me wrong. But when self-care goes into selfishness, and it does a lot, because some people use every excuse, I'm self-caring, I'm self-caring. But if we lose I can't even say it. If you lose selfishness, if you get to the point where you don't think about others, the world is going to continue to decay. So yes, self-help is important. But if we lose the ability, selflessness, that is what I was trying to say. If we lose that, this place is going to be even worse. So we need to self-care, but we also have to think of others. It's important. Every parent knows that. Every grandparent knows that. And now I'm letting you know that. Yes, take care of yourself, but don't get to the point where you're just alienating everyone. You have the opportunity to make a friend, a family member, and a fellow employee, a person you barely know. You can even smile at a stranger, and they may smile back. Maybe not now because of masks, but you'll see in their eyes they're brightened up. You have that power. So let's start using it.